Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. And if you are new, what is up? My name is Ling. What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? I'm clearly in a very good mood. I had so much sleep last night, so I'm feeling very energized. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face review on Milk Makeup. I am so excited because Milk Makeup is officially launching in the UK tomorrow, Monday, on Cult Beauty. And I just felt like, you know, why not do a full face review? I am definitely very new to the brand. I've only tried it out for one day and I liked it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I showed you guys like a sneak peek of how it looks on my skin, and it's very different to a lot of makeup brands that I have personally experienced. So the first product I'm going to use is the Matcha Cleanser. So I didn't know that Milk Makeup did skincare, and they are actually quite known for skincare. I researched this online and apparently this is not good for dry skin. I mean, I was just going by what the customers were saying about this, but people with oily skin, they seem to really like it. So definitely go ahead and go into the store and check it out and swatch it on your skin to see if you like it, and do as much research as you can in your own personal time to see whether if this is like worth it or not, because Milk Makeup is quite expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. I love the packaging. I love the fact that it is in a roll-on type of situation, really nice and handy for traveling because it's not classified as a liquid, so you can actually technically put this in your bag on the plane. And yeah, I really like it. So matcha helps improves your complexion. It gives you like a very fresh, healthy look, and it also reduces inflammation, and it helps exfoliate and eliminate dead skin cells. I'm just going by what it says on Google. Ooh, hello. Very interesting. I've used cleansers and face masks that are in a stick form, and I do really like them because it just saves time and it's just like mess free as well. And it does kind of feel like a massage because obviously it's in a roll-on form. So when you go ahead and put this on your skin, and you know, the more pressure you put onto your skin, the more it kind of relieves the muscles in your face. It doesn't bubble up, so I'm just like thinking, why is it not bubbling up? It's really weird because I'm used to having cleansers that bubbles up and foams up, but this one doesn't. This literally feels like it's not a cleanser. It feels like a serum, but it's not. You know what I mean? This is what I mean by Milk Makeup. It's very interesting, and it's such a different brand compared to all the brands that I've tried. So first impressions on this, I like it. I think it's very mess free, and yeah, I mean, I feel nice and clean, I'm not gonna lie. Will I try this again? Yeah, I'll try it again. I don't see why not. It definitely helps mattify my skin as well, so I think this would be really good for people with really oily skin. The next product I'm gonna try now is the Watermelon Brightening Serum. So this helped, according to the website, this helps brighten, hydrates and smooths the skin, which is very interesting. It has vitamin A, and it also has vitamin C and E in it as well. I'm just reading it from the website. I'm just gonna go ahead and directly put this on my skin, and it feels so nice. Oh my gosh. What I like about Milk Makeup is that because it's in a roll-on form, you don't waste product. So because I'm directly putting this on my skin, I'm not putting it on my palms. Usually when you put creams on your hands and then you go ahead and rub it on your skin, there's like excess products on your hand, so you're kind of wasting the products in a weird way. As for this, you're using every single bit of the product that is in this component. So Milk Makeup is cruelty-free, vegan, and they are a high-end brand, so they are quite expensive. It's like about $20 above for their products, but you can get mini versions as well. So if you want to try out a selection of Milk Makeup, then you can definitely check out the mini versions. So far, I've noticed that their skincare products are very mattifying because their makeup products is very glowy and dewy. I think what they're trying to do with their skincare is that it helps mattify, preps the skin, so when you go ahead and put all that dewy, glowy type of makeup that they've made for you, it kind of preps it, if you know what I mean. The serum is nice. It dries really matte though. I'm now gonna go ahead and put the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This is my favorite cream right now because there's no fragrance in there or anything. It's just a plain, simple, good old hydrating cream. This is just to help prep my skin. And then for extra hydration, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I don't have to say it, so I'm just gonna put the name on the screen. The mist is so nice and fine. Ooh, do you see all that? So next I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate my lips. Now Milk Makeup does lip balm, and this is the Kush Lip Glaze. This is really cool. So the application is a cooling metal applicator, which is so nice. Usually these cooling metal applications, they are on like eye creams or concealers like the Huda Beauty one, but this is on the lip one, so it's really nice and like cooling when you put it on your lip. And it comes out green as well. Look at that. It's that little bit of a bogey, but it's cool. And it smells so good as well. This is definitely really good for people who lives like in a really hot country. It's really, really juicy. This instantly hydrates my lips and I love it. They also have another one if you don't like the liquidy version. They also have a stick form. I'm gonna save this for an Instagram video because this as a thumbnail would be so cute. I prep all my Instagram videos by figuring out what thumbnail to have, so yeah. If you guys don't know what Kush is basically from hemp. Some people don't like cannabis, some people do. I personally like it. I don't see a problem with it. I take CBD oil to help decrease my anxiety, and I get my CBD oil from Holland & Barrett. I'll leave a link down below just in case you're interested in checking it out. But I definitely recommend in seeking a nutritionist or someone who works in the health industry, someone who's a professional who can talk to you about CBD and cannabis and everything. Because I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially during my periods, I feel like taking CBD oil has helped so much. So whenever I see a skincare product or a makeup product that has hemp in it, I'm actually for it. I'm not really against it. Again, everyone's opinion is different and I feel like you should always respect other people's opinions. It's okay to talk about and discuss it, but there's no need to like argue about someone's who believes in something. Especially when it comes to makeup and beauty, it's not that serious, guys. Okay, now on to the makeup because I know you guys are dying for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the Blur Stick. This is probably the most famous product that I have personally seen. I've seen everyone use this. Gary loves this as well, aka the plastic boy, and he says it's really good. Now for someone who has really large pores and oily skin, I have very high hopes for this, and so many brands are like copying Milk makeup, which is kind of sad to see because it's like, imagine working so hard on your makeup brand and then someone else like copies you and makes money out of it. Like, it's just so sad. But then again, I'm thinking that probably means you're doing a really good thing if people are copying you. Oh, hello, interesting. So I've tried Blur Sticks before, but from other brands. So for example, Makeup Revolution, MUA Cosmetic, you know, they got inspired, I guess you can say. And I liked it. I really like the drugstore version, but the Milk version, because they are probably one of the original creators of it, this does feel much better quality because it's not leaving like a weird residue on my skin. As for the Makeup Revolution and the MUA Cosmetics, it does leave a bit of a residue, but as for this, as soon as you put it on the skin, you don't need to blend it, which I really like. So that means I don't have to touch my face to blend it out. I really like this. I'm definitely gonna try this again. It feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't feel heavy, and it feels like an extra layer of skincare rather than makeup. So the next product I'm gonna go ahead and try out is the Milk Makeup Foundation. Finally, this is coming to the UK, okay? This has been around for a year and we finally have it in the UK, guys. So this is a matte foundation and you get 1 fluid ounce, and apparently it helps blur your skin, and we shall see. I am in the shade Golden Sand as well, just in case you're wondering. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fenty sponge to blend out the foundation. Now I tried this foundation out the other day, only like on a small area of my face, and it looked so nice. So I have really high hopes for this. This is really nice. Okay, hello. Wow, this is a really nice foundation. I mean, I personally really like it because even though it's a matte foundation, there is that nice glow to the skin, so it doesn't look too matte. Sometimes really matte foundations can make your skin look fake, and I don't like that. I like to have a foundation that has like a slight dewiness, and there's actually quite a lot of playtime with this foundation as well. Definitely medium to full coverage. I mean, I got a spot over here and it's managed to cover it pretty well. My forehead is a little bit darker, hence why it looks so white, the foundation. So this is with the foundation, this is without the foundation, and I quite like it. I'm not gonna lie, it still looks like my skin, and the color matching is really nice as well. It didn't oxidize when I put it on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey, and this is just 1 squirt as well. So 1 squirt is able to cover half of my face. I cannot get over how good my skin looks. I am actually really shocked, and I'm so glad this foundation is available in the UK, but I do recommend like going in the store and swatching it and checking it out before you actually buy it, because foundation is very personal. But I really like it. I'm really happy with it. I actually have nothing to complain. I'm trying to think of something to complain about because, you know, beauty guru, yeah, I have to complain about something. No, I really like it. It's definitely covered my dark circles as well, which is really nice. So if anybody out there who doesn't want to wear like too much makeup, they just want to wear foundation, definitely check this out because there's a lot of pigment in it, so it's able to like cover my redness, my brown spots, and the little baggies underneath my eyes. So the next product I'm going to test out is the Flex Concealer, and I am in the shade medium. It's a little bit darker, but I got this shade only because I want to put this concealer on days where I don't wear makeup, so it acts as a cover up, just a way to like cover up my spots, my brown spots and all that. And I'm going to use the Real Technique mini sponge. So once I blend out the concealer, it does go a little bit lighter. The shade doesn't really brighten up my skin, but it has definitely helped cover my bags underneath my eyes. My skin looks so filtered. It's actually crazy, guys. I can't remember the last time I've tried on a foundation and a concealer when my skin looks this filtered. This is crazy. This is so nice. I really like it. This is definitely something I'd wear on a daily basis because it makes my skin look so good. So I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Setting Powder, and this helps blur my skin as well, which is good to hear, like a bit of blur. So I was told that the sponge that it comes with, it has charcoal in it, and charcoal helps fight the bacteria in the sponge. So yeah, that's really sick, and I love the sound of this. And there needs to be more sponges like this. Like, this is really good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dip this in. I like the fact that the powder's not going everywhere on my face. When I think of Milk makeup, I think of very skin-like, very filtered, but also very real. This powder is very, very lightweight, and I like it. Now, this is the type of powder I like to use. Back in the day, I used to love baking and all of that stuff, but now that I'm getting older, baking is just not for me anymore. I feel like it really brings out the texture on my skin. I don't really like the way it makes my foundation look. So I like to just set just a little bit. So I definitely really, really like this. So if you are the type of person who likes to have a light coverage or likes to play with a light powder, definitely check this out. I really like this. It's cute. I really like this. Oh my god, so far everything is good. So the next product I'm going to try out is the bronzing stick. Now, I've seen a lot of girls directly put this on the skin, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk moving my foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stippling brush and just go ahead, pick up the products with this brush. So I've tried this already and I really like it. And the reason why I like it is because I really like the way it looks on my skin, like in terms of the color. And it's so easy to blend, especially when you use a stippling brush. And people like to use a sponge, but it's to each to their own. So whatever makes you feel comfortable. Once you blend it onto the skin, it looks very, very real. Like, it doesn't look too crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the smell is a little bit weird. I can't describe this smell. It doesn't smell like skincare, even though it claims to have skincare benefits in their makeup products, which I like the sound of, I'm not gonna lie. But this smell it just doesn't smell premium, if you know what I mean. But it feels premium and it works really, really well. So, you know, the smell doesn't really bother me that much, but I just want to let you guys know that there is a slight smell to it, but it does work really, really well. I mean, look at that. Look how nice that is for a cream bronzer as well. It's so hard to find a good cream makeup product nowadays, but Milk Makeup definitely went in. Love this bronzer. Like I said, I tried it the other day and I fell in love. I'm not gonna set it or anything because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of this product, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And it leaves a really nice dewiness to my skin as well. Like, there's like a natural dewy glow, and it's not like a glittery glow, it's like a wet skin glow, which is what I live for. Yes. It's very glass skin like Milk Makeup. This would do really, really well in Asia. The next product I'm going to try is the Lip and Cheek, and this is in the shade Peak. For this, I'm actually going to get a sponge and just use like the butt of the sponge and kind of pick up the product and just directly put it onto my cheek. Now, I tried this the other day. I don't really like the color. I don't think it's for me. I think it's really good for someone who's got like much lighter skin. I like to use something that's a bit darker and something that's a bit more opaque. Like, this is just a very sheer blush. And like, even though I put powder underneath my skin, I'm slightly tapping the blusher kind of on top of the powder, and it doesn't really move the powder as well, which I really, really like. It doesn't like cake up. Sometimes when you use powder on top of a cream product, then you put cream on top of powder, it cakes up, but this doesn't really cake up. And the reason why it doesn't really cake up is because I didn't really put too much powder on it, and also the powder is super fine as well, so there's no cakiness, which I really like. Okay, so the next product that I'm so hyped to talk to you guys about is the highlighter. This highlighter is in the shade Lit, and I love it. I'm just gonna do a little swatch for you guys. So that's how it looks on my arm, and it's such a nice subtle glow. It's so subtle, guys. This is what will help you achieve glass skin, because it's not a glittery glow like how highlighters are these days. This is like a skin glow, and I love it. It proper makes your skin look nice and wet and glowy, and Oh, it's just so sexy. I'm gonna use a sponge. I definitely recommend in using sponges when it comes to these products, or stippling brushes, because I feel like they work really, really well. This is such a nice break from like typical highlighters. Like I love a glowy in your face type of highlighter, but it's just so nice to have a highlighter in my makeup collection that's not glittery. It's all about glowing within. Oh god, I could just play with this all day and I will not get bored. I feel like I have, you know, like model's skin. This is what I feel like I have, guys, and I think such a unique product. Really love this. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit on my nose as well. I feel like this product is so good for people with dry, dehydrated skin, because it just makes your skin look so like lit. And this highlighter is called Lit. Like it really does make you look cute. It really does like bring out the youthfulness in your skin, and it just looks so, oh, it just reminds me of like model skin in like magazines and in those like viral Instagram makeup videos that top makeup artists do on these like high-end models. Like it just looks so good, and I'm in love with this highlighter. This is by far my favorite product, that and the foundation as well. And if you have oily skin, don't be afraid to wear highlighters like this. I know a lot of people, when they have oily skin, they just want to be matte. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of glow, but glow that's like the skin rather than using like a powder glow. Sometimes powder glows, it just brings out the texture of your skin and it really like, you know, makes your skin look cakey. But if you use a glow like this, it will like bring your skin and your makeup back to life. I just noticed that with this foundation, a little does go a long way. I accidentally put a bit too much on, but yeah, I think one pump for the whole face is good instead of using 2 pumps for the whole face. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger and apply this onto my lips. I love products that are like multi-purpose because you just get more out of your money. This is so stunning. This is a stunning lip color. I really like this. So that is the end of my Milk makeup review. So these are my final thoughts. I definitely really like it. I definitely think it's not for everyone though, because I know a lot of people, you know, they still like to use powder, and going from a powder hoe like me to only like a full face of cream, it is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But Milk makeup definitely killed it with these products. I feel like they're very lightweight. They make my skin look so real. I cannot stop looking at my face because this highlight, it has definitely changed my opinions on cream highlighters. I am living for it. I definitely recommend in checking it out. I'm so glad that Milk makeup does mini samples as well, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. I didn't think I would like Milk makeup because when I see a brand that's overly hyped and everyone speaks about it, it kind of puts me off trying it out. But I guess brands that are overly hyped and spoken about, there is a reason. I hope you guys find this video very helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I upload a video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 p.m. GMT time, so make sure you hit the bell button so that way you can be one of the first people to watch my videos. And as soon as I upload a video, I always reply back to everyone's comments. So if you have any questions or anything, then make sure you are there 6 p.m. on the dot. Today's shout out goes to the Asian hedgehog. Hey, this is such a cute look. I love their hair. Guys, give him a follow and send him lots of love and spam him, and yeah, let him know that I sent you. If you guys want to shout out in my next video, all you gotta do is just follow me on Instagram and tag me, and that's it. You could be in my next video and you could have a shout out. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Mwah. I love you so much. Bye.